Devin and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another baby name video. We're going to be doing a destination, travel, place name kind of video. I also have Apollo joining me here in the background. We don't use our fireplace, so he really likes sleeping in there. Don't worry, it's clean. So if he's distracting, I don't think he will be because I think he's just sleeping. So this is my list of baby names. I just thought it would be something really cool and different and unique that also is meaningful. I know that some people really want to have their baby name be something meaningful, but they don't necessarily have like a family member or a friend or someone that they necessarily want to name the baby after. So you can always name your baby after maybe where your family's from, or a place that you've traveled that you loved, or a place that you guys have traveled as a couple that means something to you. So I just thought that that would be something different but also meaningful that we can do for picking names for our babies. So obviously I couldn't include every state and country and place on this list. I am from the US, so a lot of the names are US related, but I also tried to include different country names. But I had the list like 200 and I had to dwindle it down to 30, so these are my favorite names, but obviously there are places that I have left out. So if you guys have any baby names or place names that you would think would be great baby names, please leave that in the comment section below because I'd really like to see them, and it'd also be good for other people for more ideas for baby names. So here we go, this is my top 30. So number 1 is the name Vienna, and I just think that's such a beautiful name. It is the capital city of Austria. I think it's really beautiful and it kind of has that old-fashioned kind of feel as well. Number 2 is the name Adelaide, and I actually did not know that this was a place name, and I've seen this name before on baby lists. It's actually the capital city of South Australia, which I did not know, and it's such a beautiful name, Adelaide, and again it has that like old-fashioned girl kind of name. Number 3 was actually a baby name that I had on my list for both my kids, and it's the name Hudson. It's actually after the Hudson River on the East Coast in the US, and I just think that's such a cool name. It's also a last name, but you see people using a lot of like surnames as first names, and it could be unisex. I just think that's such a really cool name, Hudson. Number 4 is my name, Devon. It's after Devonshire, England. That's actually where my family from my dad's side is from, and my parents traveled there together before they had kids, and they really loved the area, so that's where I get my name. So my name is also like a destination name. So number 5 is the name Kent, which is kind of a really cool kind of masculine name. I've actually never met anybody with that name. I have a friend named Kenton, but not just plain Kent, and I think that both names are really awesome. It's after a city in southeast England, so the name Kent. Number 6 is the name Hope. My neighbor growing up was the name Hope, and I always thought it was a really pretty name. I got it from Hope, Maine on the East Coast. Maine is a US state, and there's an area in Maine called Hope, and I thought that was a really beautiful, cool name. Number 7 is Berkeley, which is a city in East San Francisco. I think that was a really cool kind of different name, Berkeley. Number 8 is Sydney, after Sydney, Australia. It's a unisex name. I have a friend with that name, and I thought it was such a cool name, Sydney. Number 9, my stepsister's daughter is actually named India after, I don't know if she named her after the country India, but it is a country name, and I think that's such a cool, beautiful, unique name. Number 10 is also a country name, the name China. I also have a friend with the name China, but her spelling is different. She spells it Chynna instead of China, but both spellings are beautiful, and I think the name is very beautiful and unique. Number 11 is Carrie. It could be a boy or a girl name, spelled Kerry. Also is the Carrie Underwood spelling, Carrie. I believe the K one is the boy version, but I think it could be either or. And it's after a county in Ireland, Kerry, Ireland. Number 12 is kind of different and cool. It's the name Phoenix, and it's the capital city of Arizona. And I think Phoenix is such like a cool, like different kind of name. So number 12 is Phoenix. Number 3 is Milan, which is a city in Italy. So I just think Milan is a very like posh, beautiful kind of sounding name, and it's very different. Number 14 is different. It's not like a city or state or country name. It's actually the second tallest Antarctic mountain. So it's a real kind of traveler, adventurer kind of name. It's the name Tyree. I thought that was really cool. Number 15 is Arizona. I believe that my brother actually thought of that name for my niece, and I really love the nickname Ari for short. So obviously Arizona is after the state in the US. Number 16 is Rio, after Rio, Brazil. I had never thought about that as a name before, and I saw it on a baby name list, and I thought that was kind of really short but cool name. Number 17 is after the East African country Kenya. You can also have the nickname Ken or Kenny, and I thought that that was a really cool different name. Number 18 is Savannah, after Savannah, Georgia. And I think that, like number 19 is Charlotte, I think after Charlotte, North Carolina in the US. Savannah and Charlotte I think are really beautiful, again, old school, feminine kind of names. Number 20 is a little bit different. It's the name Waverly, and I actually got it from Waverly Place, which is a street in New York City. So if someone is like a New Yorker or loves New York, that's something that is kind of a New York name without calling them like Brooklyn or Bronx. It's kind of like a more subtle New York reference, so I thought that was really neat. Number 21 is the name Trenton, which is actually the capital city of New Jersey, and I've heard the name Trenton before, but I did not know that it was the capital city of New Jersey, so Trenton's cool with the name Trent for short. Number 22 is Bristol, and there's actually a Bristol, Connecticut that I know of, and there is also a city in southwest England called Bristol as well, and I just think that's a really cool, different kind of unique name. The spelling is B-R-I-S-T-O-L, so you could do Bree for short. 23 is Dayton, after Dayton, Ohio, and I've never heard that name, and I think it's really kind of cool. 24 is Dakota. A lot of people have probably heard of Dakota Fanning, the actress, so it's like not an unheard of name, but it's after the US state Dakota, and I thought that was really cool. Number 25 I'm probably going to pronounce wrong. It is the capital city of Edo State in Nigeria, and it's spelled B-E-N-I-N. So I would say Benin, but I think it's pronounced Benin. But Ben for short, and I thought that was a really cool name. Number 26 is the name Duncan. So I've heard the name Duncan before, didn't realize it was a place reference. It is actually a city in Vancouver Island, Canada. So Duncan's kind of a cool Canadian reference. Number 27 is Leon, or Leon, depending on how you want to pronounce it, but it's after Leon, Spain. It's a city in northwest Spain. I had friends with that as a last name, so it's a surname. You can also use it as a first name. Really cool. Number 28 is Thane. So I think that's like such a cool name. It's a city in India. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I think that's like a really cool kind of masculine sounding name, Thane. Number 29 is the name Callie. I have a client named Callie. I cut her hair. She's like 15 or 16. And I always thought that was like a real surfer girl kind of name. It could be either after California in the US, or there is a city in Colombia with the name Callie. And the last name is number 30, which is Hagen, which is a city in Germany. And I thought that was really different. I've never heard that name before, and it's really cool, Hagen. So that is my list of 30 names. Again, if you guys have any names that you would like to contribute, please leave it in the comments below. If I pronounce something wrong, I apologize, and please tell me what the real pronunciation is below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for future updates. We would love to have you guys. And if you already subscribed, welcome back, and stay tuned for next video, you guys. All right, bye.